Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Man United Talks, Manchester United versus Tottenham review. Sorry, we lost 2-0 today. And I'm just gonna go through the ins and outs of what has just happened. I think first of all, I'm just gonna say I think this is the worst performance we've had all season. It goes toe to toe with the derby. Toe to toe with the derby. This was a terrible performance today. I didn't think we were going to continue to be unbeaten or continue to win every game for the rest of the season, but I didn't think we would lose like this. Or we shouldn't lose like this anyway. Before we get into it, drop a like and subscribe. Share it with whoever. Thank you guys. 71 subscribers strong. Let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to show you this. You see that? There's two differences to what we saw today. Two major differences in the left back and the center attacking mid. No problem at all with Lingard starting. Had no issue. But Mata retains the ball better, he moves the ball better, he plays it out to the creative and dangerous players better than Lingard does. Lingard is a dangerous player within himself who receives the ball from the likes of Pogba and Lukaku when the ball is played up to Lukaku. And Lingard didn't have a bad first half. Even right after we conceded, it was himself and Sanchez and Lukaku getting in the mixer and putting some pressure on Tottenham, putting some pressure on Spurs. And that was beautiful to watch in the 10 minutes after we conceded. Speaking of how we conceded, it was a fluke. And that's just that. The chances of that happening again are very slim. So I'm just going to ignore that. You just have to roll with the punches. But after that, Phil Jones, own goal. I don't rate Phil Jones as highly as most people do. They think he's our best defender on his day, especially when Bailly is out. He's the best fit defender at the club, apparently. Don't think he's any better than Chris Smalling. I'm not going to lie to you. Chris Smalling may not be amazing. He's not terrible, but he's more consistent than Phil Jones. I honestly wanted to get on here and just absolutely rage my face off, but I'm not going to do that. During the game, I was just thinking of how sick to my stomach I was that I had to watch this. Like I said, I didn't expect to win every game or not lose for the rest of the season, but to do it in that way, it was just painful, man. The pass and move was lacking. It was the efficiency and just completion of passes was just terrible. I mean, it hurts so much. Everything that went wrong defensively for us this game came from the left side, and simply because Ashley Young doesn't run back when he's out of position, and he doesn't. His defensive positioning is terrible. It's not good at all. And if he starts next game, I mean, we have Huddersfield at home, so I hope Luke Shaw plays. It's not a hard game, shouldn't be. But there are times when Ashley Young's running on the line, and he has more space to go. It's space that a left-footed person could use, because obviously the angle in which you push the ball forward with your predominant foot, which is something Ashley Young could probably do on the right side, but Luke Shaw will be able to push the ball past people, whereas Ashley Young will just cut back onto his right foot. There goes the attack, absolutely dead. And then when he decides to clip the ball over the top, Lukaku's already offside, Sanchez is offside already, whoever's making the forward run is already offside, because we have to wait for Ashley Young to cut back and clip the ball over. I'm sick and tired of watching that. It's painful. It's very, very painful. But yeah, like I said, that left side of defense, man. Apart from Ashley Young, who I don't know why he still starts for Manchester United. I don't know if Luke Shaw has some niggling something that we don't know about. Highly unlikely. I just don't get it. Luke Shaw hasn't had a bad performance since coming back. I don't understand why we're starting this 32-year-old. No disrespect to Ashley Young. He is useful in some games. He would have been useful against Yeovil. But we didn't need him today. He and Alexis Sanchez and Luke Shaw played quite well together against Yeovil. Not a problem. Obviously lesser opposition, but it was great. And Alexis Sanchez on the right side. Just imagine you switch Martial over to the left with Luke Shaw, and you have Alexis Sanchez and Valencia on the right side. You got that little South American flair thing going on the right side. A lot of hot sauce on that right side as well. And I think it would work great, but we're not seeing that. Oh, it's killing me. It's really it's getting to me so bad. And I feel sorry for Lukaku today, man. The amount of flick-ons he had, but no one was chasing him down. Great flick-ons. Always barely lost a header today. I would love to see the amount of flick-ons he won today, because it had to be in the double figures. It's unbelievable. I feel sorry for him this game. I really did feel sorry for him in this game, because he played well, and he was unfortunate not to get a goal or to get an assist or to be involved in anything good coming from Manchester United. But nothing good happened. I think out of the starting 11, because I didn't really have a problem with the subs. Don't know what happened with Fellaini, but I'm just gonna ignore that. I think out of the starting 11 we had today, only 3 of that starting 11 earned their paycheck this week. That is De Gea, Lukaku, and Sanchez. Smalling, yes, he didn't score an own goal like Phil Jones, but he could have been better at times for sure. But he was man marking the best striker in the league. I'm not gonna give him a pass, but he could have been better. Phil Jones, definitely not. Ashley Young, don't even want to talk about it. Nemanja Matic, he's getting absolutely outclassed in a two-man midfield. And Paul Pogba wasn't at his best today, and he was brought off in the 68th minute. Or the 58th minute, sorry. So, I don't know what happened there. But he definitely could have been better today. But that's just another thing. Pogba in a two-man midfield, especially against a team like Spurs, who outplayed us and exposed our two-man midfield. You're not gonna get the best out of Paul Pogba in a two-man midfield against the best teams in the league. Whatever, man. And then there's who else? Jesse Lingard. I didn't think he was terrible. Like I said, those 10 minutes that we were going back at Spurs after we conceded, the first 10 minutes of the game pretty much, he was at the forefront of mostly everything that was going well. He and Sanchez were doing it. Martial, I don't think it's really his fault that he didn't do very well today. He played on the right side, which is not something that is normal for him or that he should be doing. I don't know why even buy Sanchez if you're just gonna play him on the left. I don't get that. I mean, I think it's about 75% in terms of 25% Mourinho's fault of what happened today, and 75% on the players' backs, because players were shocking today. They didn't do anything. They didn't go out of their way to play or to get back into the game. They looked upset with themselves, and I just think Mourinho's selection it could have been better. I don't know what his thing is with Ashley Young. I don't understand it, and I will never understand it. I refuse to understand it because it doesn't make sense. Ashley Young is a 32-year-old man, and let's take away the age, because there's nothing going against his age. Look at people like Ibrahimovic, Gareth Barry still doing bits. Ashley Young's not a left back. I don't know why. I would prefer to see him play winger. I genuinely would prefer to see him play somewhere on the wing against the Yeovil. I don't know why he's playing left back. I'm seeing replays now of Eriksen's goal, and Eriksen is just drifting in, and Young's just let him be, and then Ashley Young gets mad. No, absolutely despicable. I've had enough. I think simple changes to this lineup are Luke Shaw. To be honest, if we had Luke Shaw, we probably would have won. We probably would have came away from Wembley 2-0. Maybe even got a 1-0 win. Because Trippier, as I'm watching again for the second goal now, Trippier was released. That's Ashley Young's position. He was wide open, was able to get in a good ball. You know, just... Anyway. But I have nothing else to say. Piss poor. I think we've had 3 terrible performances this year. The Derby, Bristol, and today. Now I'm gonna go watch the pundits on BT to hear what they have to say about this. This was very dour and sour, and I apologize. I hope you guys enjoyed just my perspective on what went wrong. And for the Huddersfield preview, I'll address it and see how we can go about it and be better. Thanks for watching. I apologize for being in just full dismay. I'm just hurt and upset, but it is what it is. And let's just say at least we're not Chelsea, who lost 3-0 at home to Bournemouth. Okay? I'm trying to be happy, but it's not easy. Anyway, it's been your boy Days, Man United Talks. Drop a like and subscribe. Deuces.